So today's FOMC day, sorry, and at market open, again, I don't really see much. We're still in this range consolidation. I want to see price go down and possibly sweep out these relative equal lows right here. GS just swept these relative equal lows, and we could end up pushing our way back up to London. Then again, I'm only looking at shorts this day, not longs. Because, we're very overbought. So I am trying to possibly take a short, but again, price is not going to move all this way. FOMC could get us to move a good amount, but that is at 2 p.m. and I will not be able to trade that, sadly. So today is going to be a bit of a trickier day. I'm not really going to take anything yet. I'm just going to be patient. Gonna sit and be patient. These lows right there, buy side. Right here, aligned with London highs. Equal buy side. So form that little SMT right here, indicating push up for ES at least. Price is tapping this fair value gap. I'm not gonna trade this push up to London high, even though it could be easier trade idea. I'm not gonna take that because it's market open and I don't take trades like that market open. They are just unpredictable, to say the least. But I do have confidence that price could end up sweeping that high on London, on ES. London high on ES. Maybe even form an SMT. At the highs. But then what are targets? I mean, after we sweep, I would want a market structure shift to try and take out these equal sell side below, and then possibly Asia lows. Of course, we could get a tap off of some sort of fair value gap on the 1 hour. This big one right here. That is in, well, equilibrium's already been tapped, so truly I don't really expect price to do anything other than that. So we really just have to see and be patient with what happens. Oh, go ahead. Add a few alerts just on both of these things, and I will update you guys if we get some sort of market structure shift to the downside after we sweep this out. Mostly on the higher time frame, like the 5-minute, 15-minute. But yes, I will tell you guys. We'll see, buddy. So what am I seeing? Price infected. Push up to London high on both ES and NQ. As of right now, I'm looking for some sort of market structure shift to the downside, through some sort of push down, um, at least through this low on the 3 minute, so that I may enter off of some sort of retracement. But we are tapping into this little order block on the 15 minute. I don't believe price to be wanting to push up. So I'm looking to see if there could be a form of retracement. Not now, per se, because I am not looking for a retracement yet, seeing as we just tapped this hourly order block. Yeah, so I'm not taking anything off of this retracement. I would need some sort of yeah, so looks like we're getting some sort of retracement. The 1 minute has a bunch of market structure shift, like right here, right here. And I don't blame it because, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Personally, I don't like taking trades like this, since there's also that SMT. It could go south real quick, you know? So we're gonna go ahead and wait. We're gonna go ahead and wait, see what price wishes to do. We get ourselves that small retracement, which is nice. Great. Did tap into this 5 minute order block. Swept liquidity. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a push through though, which is also not something I want to take. Yeah, I would rather have a nice distribution through to then get some sort of push upwards into that retracement level. Two minutes until the 15 minute closes. 10:15. Yeah, I'm not taking this at all. This is not what I'm looking for. We could end up tapping equilibrium to then push our way back down, but still, I would not have taken this. I'm not gonna sit here and be greedy, especially on a day like FOMC. So, yeah. I'm gonna update you guys once I see some sort of valid structure shift. And retracement. Thank you. So I've just entered into this trade. 5 contracts short. We ended up retracing up to this 15-minute order block as price pushed down. Made a market structure shift. I'm looking for price to take down at least down to this low, possibly into this 1 hour fair value gap. Risking only 250 on the actual trade. See if this could hit. I might take it off at some low resistance, possibly down here. But oh yeah, I might end up just taking it off right here, seeing as this is an SMT. This low and this low are defined together. So yeah. What else do we see? Yeah, still in that hourly order block. But I'm just judging this based off of higher time frame confluence. So we'll see if this hits. If not, then we could just lose 1% of our account, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine in the end. We could end up making a fair value gap right here on the 5 minute to retrace back up into as well. So that could be an issue. But this is a breaker line with an order block. So we'll have to see where this goes. I'll update you guys if anything. I'll see if there's any SMTs on the time frames. This low was taken out. SMT. This low is what I'm targeting. So yeah, we'll see. I'll update. Price is tapped pretty low down into this this low, making what, 262435, 262435. Yeah, we made equal lows right there at this level, so could end up sweeping that possibly. We do have this little fair value gap up in OTE of this range, which gets me a little bit insecure about how price is moving. So right, I don't know if we'll end up tapping into that during this next move. Personally, the expansion seemed like it was clear to go down, but you know, equal lows, right? So it's just gonna be could end up retracing back up into that FVG to then push down, keeping my risk pretty tight. Yeah, keeping my risk quite tight. I mean, this high is our intermediate term high, so just gonna see how price wants to react if we want to go down and sweep down to these equal lows right here. I do believe the draw is even lower, to be honest, but I'm just taking the low-hanging fruit. I'm really just trying to take the low-hanging fruit per trade. Since FOMC is coming out at 2 p.m., that's probably going to sweep all and even possibly go down to that new week opening gap. But we could end up losing this trade here if price wants to fluctuate up and continue down lower. I'm not entirely sure, so we'll have to just wait and see. I'll update you guys with how price is doing if we end up pushing up to this 5 minute. If we end up getting stopped, I will let you all know. Hello everybody. So what am I seeing right now? I see that price, we suffered some drawdown well, not drawdown, but we're pushing back up, right? We sweep this high. I wanted to possibly close out the position, this little fair value gap on the market structure shift. But since price did form these equal lows, I instead put my take profit down just to these equal lows. They're literally equal to the tick. So I trailed my stop loss to this high, and I'm wanting to see price possibly push its way down into this, but we could end up sweeping both sides of liquidity just off of this. I want to see this get that tap first. So let's see if price respects the just, the model, I guess. Or if we just want to fucking push down for no reason. Have some consolidation, I guess. I wouldn't see a reason to go up, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I mean, I don't see a reason we should go up on this. Equal lows right there seem like a beautiful draw. Price is already pushing down. After we sweep equal lows, I suppose we could go up into that 5-minute, and that's why I move my take profit up to those equal lows. That's just my perception on the model, though, and I don't know. We could get stopped out here, boys. I don't know. Would it make sense to me? To me personally, it wouldn't make sense. But I suppose if we're seeking out liquidity, both ends of the spectrum of this consolidation could end up being swept. But that's just not what I see playing out. I'm wanting to see those equal lows get taken out. And that's really just my draw. I mean, there's not much I could say. Not much else I could really say. ES. We do have a huge SMT on ES through the lows. We have these little 1 minute, 5 minute, shit like that. If we want to be safe, I guess we could put our stop loss up to this high. I mean, we could end up getting swept and lessen our profits, but I guess I'm willing to take that just because, I mean, I believe the draw to be low. So that's what I'm trying to see. I'm seeing NQ start to push its way down. So this is really the lowest hanging fruit. Price could end up pushing its way down now. This is what I want to see. We should end up getting it in the next few minutes if this is correct. FOMC at 2 p.m. I will not be trading. What time is it? 11? Okay. But we're still cool on the PM session or before lunch session. We are not in lunch session, so I mean, should price give us a push up? I wouldn't expect it. I really wouldn't. But who knows? Truly, who knows? We tapped into equilibrium of the range multiple times. We're just consolidating in this range. I don't believe there to be any reason price would go up. I feel like an expansion move down, then maybe possibly reversal to this 5 minute. But still, like, to me, I don't want price to go above this level. I don't want to be in the trade. I could just enter another trade if I see a better setup. But I want to see these equal lows get tapped. I want to see the expansion move through and through. ES is making a bunch of uh, buy side liquidity, but as ES pushes down, NQ is pushing its way down, which is what I want to see. Okay, so we should get tapped any moment now. Trail my stop loss. Should get tapped in any moment. There we go. All right, so we did tap that in. Now, will our external draw end up being taken? That is another question. 417 on the day. Not a bad trade. I don't want to be in a trade after equal lows are taken as sell side, or as buy side is the next likely draw. So decent trade idea. Tapped up into this 15-minute breaker and order block. Just set the limit right there. Stops at this high. Targeting lower. Drawing liquidity bearish today. Just based on, I mean, come on, we all know. Could I have held for the daily range? I could have. I could have held for the daily range. I'm not as confident in my own trading just as of yet to hold for daily ranges and target maybe this 1 hour, this daily opening gap, Asia lows even, which are definitely something of a draw. Even equilibrium of the higher time frame in this 4 hour. I'm not super sure, and I've already learned my lesson a lot of times that holding can very much mess you up. So just took what I can get today. We'll see how FOMC trades. See if we end up getting this low as well. I'll just set this as sell side liquidity. Looks like we are reaching the target, so I could have definitely have held, but at least this gives me conviction in like my low risk trades and such. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. I'll update on FOMC in my chart.